All right, hey, we're here. So, important day today. We're gonna finally get started on the mythological parallels. Took a while, but I'm pretty comfortable where we're at with this. But earlier today, there has been some changes to the script. I actually went over the whole thing and made a crap ton of adjustments. I just wasn't liking how the pacing of this was, so I've switched some stuff around. But before I forget, I forgot one key thing yesterday because I'm a dumbass. So give me a moment. This again? It's Ada's gun. There's no rounds in the magazine. Okay. All right, because I forgot to mention the memory of Alessa yesterday. I'm an idiot, so we'll add that now. Again, don't drink unless you're an adult. Yeah, we're gonna have that. Son of a bitch. I'm about to write myself into a corner again. It's already been like 5 minutes and what the fuck? Give me a second here. Huh. Oh man, this is gonna. I am so digging myself into a corner right now. Oh, that's so awkward because you have to word that in a very specific way because Heather says it best herself. Fuck. I'm not gonna be able to say this verbatim. It's been a bit. Just she acknowledges that her and Alessa literally are the same, but that doesn't mean they think the same. Because Alessa was like, I'm gonna bestow upon myself painless death. I never thought myself to be a fool. And Heather's like, not verbatim. Just because we're the same doesn't mean we like think the same. It's not like she doesn't remember that sick room either. So Heather is acknowledging, like, yeah, we're, and I quote, the same, but we don't think the same. So that fight is a fight against your past reflection. And I forgot to add that yesterday because I'm an idiot. Okay, but I mean, like I said, I made a lot of adjustments because I just wasn't liking how the essay was sounding. That happens a lot. Like I'll write something down, I'll read it over like several times, and I'll be like, yeah, I don't like the way this sounds, so I'm just gonna change things up. So, but I'm not gonna risk my voice because again, when I read, I'm starting to sound like Wolverine, so things are starting to act up. Okay, so now the main thing, we gotta start talking about those mythological parallels. So give me 1 second so I can just make sure Work's not texting me. Okay. So where should I put it? All right, just give me like a minute so I can actually just like look over things because I have to figure out where would be the perfect spot to put the parallels. Because I know I skipped over to Doctor Who and the case studies, which I'm not done with the case studies yet. We still have to do Village, but I have to figure out where would be a good spot to put this. Oh yeah, this is completely different from yesterday. Like things definitely changed earlier. I think we can put it before Doctor Who. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. As usual, always keep an iPad with you for notes. This iPad has saved my ass plenty of times. All right. Let's scare the shit out of me, Intel. Holy fuck. I hate when that happens. I'm just so in the groove, then something just comes out of nowhere and just scares the living daylights out of me. Okay, there goes my train of thought. In Greek mythology, Medusa's gaze was a curse like no other. If you looked directly at her, you would be turned to stone. Petrified, but turned to stone sounds a little better. Wow. In turn, we're woven. In Greek mythology, Medusa's gaze was a curse like no other. If you look directly at her, you'll be turned to stone. Her victims will be forever petrified and left in a lifeless state. This myth is interwoven within horror games where attention itself can be dangerous. Amnesia, the Dark Descent, literally Amnesia, the Dark Descent. You get punished for looking. Ooh. Okay. In a sense, the idea that some gazes are lethal. Which version of. Huh. Never heard this version before. Is it Deadly Silence? Like I said, I always gotta keep on checking this just in case. Like, even when I'm off duty, I'm on duty. In a sense, being seen is a death sentence, and the lethality of the gaze is enforced. Hmm. That's such a weird rendition of Safe Haven. All right, let's read this. In Greek mythology, Medusa's gaze was a curse like no other. If you looked directly at her, you would be turned to stone. Her victims would forever be petrified and left in a lifeless state. They would forever be left frozen in a state of helplessness. This myth is interwoven with horror games, where attention itself can be dangerous. Mechanics punishing players for looking, status effects triggered by gaze, or enemies that punish awareness draw from this ancient myth. In a sense, being seen is a death sentence, and the lethality of the gaze is enforced. We're gonna be adding a lot more. I just wanted to get started on this, but there's a little bit more I can add. But I don't want to just drown people with fun facts. Like we've done that enough. We're gonna take a step back a little bit with all the crazy shenanigans. Okay, the big one. Amaterasu. I guess I can do Raw tomorrow. I can do Raw. What's today? Thursday? All right, I can do Raw tomorrow. Saturday, I'll do Raw tomorrow because tomorrow's Friday. Saturday, I'll do case study 3 and the conclusion. Then Sunday, we'll start getting ready for dubbing. So just give me one sec. Progress was made. All right. If I misspell that, all my like fighting game buddies and anime buddies would just come hunt me down. It's like, dude, what the fuck? We've been engraved in Blaze Blue lore for like the past 15 years, and you can't spell Amaterasu right? This one save theme is there's so much emotion in this one save theme. So much. Okay. I'm just looking at my notes. Just give me a second. This was the one I was really worried about. Like, I wanted to make sure I had all the facts right before I wrote anything down. And there it is. Hold on. I knew I was gonna fuck this up. It's all good. We all make mistakes. I am only human. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put this in blue. Tomorrow, when I wake up tomorrow, I'll have what I have jotted down. I'm gonna do some more fact checking later because again, I'm not comfortable with this. I feel like I do need to do more due diligence research on this. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna bring in the horror parallels right now. We'll write that down. Then tomorrow we'll come up with more information because I do have the information on my iPad, but I just there's so much more I can add. And I just want to make sure I'm 100% certain with this because all my narratives they have to be accurate. They have to be accurate, or else bad stuff happens if I'm not accurate. This one is a tough one. This one's a very tough video because there's so much moving parts. This would have been perfect for Silent Hill 3. I'm not joking about that one. This song had to play. This is perfect. We have a grown man masquerading as his sister. Kind of redundant, but it's all good. Isn't that right, Alfred? Are we just going through? We're just going through the Astro family like melody right now. Damn, we just it's the third one. Okay. So this again, we did a lot today. We got the mythological parallel started. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go do some more R&D on Amaterasu because there's so much more I want to write, but I just want to make sure I'm 100% accurate with this. Medusa's fine. Amaterasu, you're the problem child right there. Anyways, good shit. Tomorrow we'll do some more stuff. And we're almost done with this. Give it till like the weekend, then we should be done. Anyways, I'll do sprite animation later. Be expecting another video on this tomorrow, and we'll be done with the mythological parallels to this. All right. Have a good rest.